Alright, it is time for day 4 of our BL2 Recoded Axton. Now, I complained a little bit too much about how OP and easy and stuff this mod is yesterday. I didn't include it in the video, but I was basically just complaining about the fact that, like, yeah, everything is one-shottable at OP10, and it makes everything very generic, and, like, why even care about weapons or anything at that point when you know you're just going to win? So instead of just whining and complaining a lot, which I'm still going to do a little bit because it is admittedly a little too easy, we're going to mess with some variety of weapons today. We're going to use a lead sprinkler, TNTina, the surplus, maybe throw in a thing or two here and there. I put on that Armada class mod that we got. I've respec'd so that we have basically at least 1 point in everything in middle tree. I'm never going to put more than 1 point into this skill because I don't really care about it. But at least, you know, finishing out any skills related to damage would be pretty cool. Of course, military regime is never going to get finished because that's 50 points and no thank you. And then finally, looking at our right tree, that'll be a little bit later of a thing. Today is just going to be push forward, blast out, UVHM story, and then honestly, probably just farm XP. And then contemplate going to DigiPeak, and then just having all of the funny equipment right away. Because, like, kind of, why not just do that, you know? Just based off of how this mod scales, it's more fun that way. You just get all the fun stuff, you test it out. Yeah, stuff. This thing is so strong. The fact that we can get a masher of this is pretty silly. I mean, we didn't, so, like, you know, whatever, but we totally could. And then also, yeah, I do want to get a Roland shield, or Mr. Torg shield from Torg DLC, to get a bunch more DR going on at all times, and then increased max health while our shield is depleted. That'll also pair with contingency pretty well. So, yeah, I do want to get that today. We will stop around, like, pre-wildlife and just go grab one, basically. Just to see how that feels, because I assume it's going to feel real nice. And then also, yeah, turrets just demolish everything, as they do. But yes, I do complain a little bit too much about Recoded being easy. I just, you know, I have a slight frustration with it. It's not a problem that it's so easy, but when you one-shot raid bosses repeatedly, it starts to be like, okay, I'm just, like, this is just like, go walk up to anybody and just dunk on them real quick and then walk away. And that is partially because of the fact that I don't use a variety of equipment. But when some of the equipment is just blatantly just one-shotting OP10 raid bosses, it's kind of hard to not want to just use that for your raid boss fights. So, like, you know, not asking for it to be difficult, but asking that it doesn't take one hit to get rid of a whole man, I guess. Basically. And that is also where my desire to play a little bit of Fight for Your Lifelines is coming from. Outside of the fact that I just enjoy Fight for Your Lifelines, I just... something with a little bit of some kick to it should be pretty fun. I also want to replay the Salvador since I haven't played him in forever, and he was the second character I played through. I just want to see what has changed since I have played him. I don't know if they've really done anything else to him at all, realistically. They might have, they might not have, I don't know, we'll find out when we get there. But I assume this character's gonna take at least like 3 or 4 more days. So when we get there, we get there. We do also have the Culver's shotgun, which this thing is still probably very OP. Yep, that's pretty good. Bip, bip, bip. Culver's. Now I want fried chicken again. Hello? That's not the outcome I was looking for. Well, gotta go get him. Oh, he went far. There's death out here for me. But he gets to live just fine, of course. There we go. Alright, now just don't die. And we're good. Don't worry about it. Ow. Okay, maybe I need a little bit of tankiness on the character. That Roland shield is gonna feel real nice. Until we can get Mr. Torg's shield, of course. Alright, Lilith, please do not spawn in front of me. I will be moderately sad. Sir, please. Hello? Oh, okay. Thank you, Lilith. Go on. I need to stop using this. I bet he lives. I need to go chase him down now. Okay. How tall is this invisible wall? Oh, wait. Okay, yeah, I just have to save quit now, and then the key will just spawn in the middle. Turrets, bully him. Don't blow yourself up again, please. Ah, dang it. It's too late. Alright, take two. Stagger them in a way where they'll both be able to hit. I mean, they're both kind of hitting crits. Alright, hit the wall to trigger the fast travel, save quit, and reload, so we spawn right next to it and have to skip, we'll get to skip the wave fight. A little bit of speed. Blow them up. They're dealing more damage than I am. Keep it up. I love it. Good work. If I don't use OP guns, the turrets get to talk, and it's actually really fun. Hey, what are you doing over here, buddy? Jump him. Get him. Good job. Hello, worm. Get out. Go. Go on. Go on, get. There we go. Nice. Alright. Sanctuary is in the air. Let's go get Funny Roland shield. I assume that we'll just have a relatively big health bar. It won't be like... It probably won't be gauge sized. But like, it might be. Who knows? That's 110% right there. And then this just says it increases max health, but doesn't say by how much. This is 25%, so like, this could also be a lot. But I'm assuming Gauge is still, like, healthier, but the Axton just has so much damage resistance that, like, surely he'll just feel uber thick, right? We'll find out. That's so insane. Go on, get. Oh, wait, no, stay still. Thank you. Alright, so Roland shield. We don't have to farm. That's so much health. That's an insane amount of health. We could also farm one with more. Sure, I'll just take that one. Alright, so that's like how much more max health? Let me just speed up the game. 209,000. Take it off. 58. Okay, so that's like, you know, basically 4 times more health. That's pretty good. That's a lot. Sure. Sure, why not? Okay, we deal a lot of damage. Kind of hard to cripple these boys. There we go. We take those. I'm just thinking of how insane it is that we actually stacked this much health and damage now. I mean, we've already been stacking way too much damage, but, like, the extra health on top is gonna make this silly. Yeehaw. As well, just because cowboy gun. Oh, hey. Please don't. Actually, wait, no, this is a good test. Yeah, I was kind of able to just stand in front of him and keep shooting. That was nice. Oh, that's a tubby. Hold on, I'm on my way, bud. Turret, bully him. Good job. Oh. FNAF jump scare. But good job. Sweet. A meltdown? Is this pyrophobia? But like green? Yeah, corrodophobia. And then just a bunch of gemstones and other stuff. Okay. Got it. Alright. Get him. I missed. Hold on, we're good. I'm just gonna keep firing exclusion zone roughly where the boss lands. And yep, that is a shred still. Alright, cool. Thank you, turrets. Very cool. Okay, the nukes are a little more reasonable here in UVHM for sure. The turrets themselves still, like, shred dudes, though. Which is honestly very nice. Don't even need to have the assembler on. Just the fact that they just do it themselves. They don't need that little bit more boost to get it done. Get bullied. Put him in the corner. Good job. Very cool. Ow, that's my entire health bar gone. Well, it's fine. Bully him. Get him. Myrmidon Gaming. It's underleveled, so it's finally balanced. Okay, balanced is kind of still in quotations, but, like, you know, it's more reasonable. Jeez. Okay, edamame, that's a lot of caddies to get in one day. I'm just, yeah, that's a lot. Kinda wish for the solo ops they would have brought back, like, missions from campaigns to do. I thought that'd have been nice. Even if they put them in the fire team ops category and just made them not as fruitful as other fire team ops because you can kind of speedrun them solo. Hey, quit trying to spawn stuff. Go on. Lead Sprinkler goes crazy with crits still. Nuke. Very nice. We do feel really good. Shoot out some Myrmidon shots for stacking. Throw out turrets for turreting. And damage. I really like our damage. I wish I could use it more. What an unfortunate problem to have. Like, this is really cool, and it's done. This is why we fight Terra at the end of every playthrough. It's just, he's a good testing punching bag. Any random upgrades? Anything at all? Unburden, I'm not really interested in on this character. I think Broken Shield is the move, but like, cool. And yeah, that was it. Okay. Oleum. I'm gonna help this one out. Kind of stand in the bubble, be a little safe about it. This is a way more chill playstyle. Oh, please. I want to be clear. Nice. I wish we had a masher version of this like we had on the previous characters. I'm kind of tempted to just convert it because it'd be funny, but I really don't need to. He's just a little shooty guy. Aw. I'm sorry, buddy. That's a lot of res. Oh wait, that's just mainly shield stats. Okay. Never mind. And not quite. Okay. I was closer than I thought, and closer to the ledge than I thought. Hold on. Oh yeah, we can crit him in this mod. Hold on. Where are you going? Why are you going? Please. Okay, this is kind of terrifying now. Here we go. Nice little level pickup while we're here. Yeah, nah, I don't want to deal with that. Oh. What? I don't go down a row with 5 points in the skill tree? Okay, we'll figure that out soon. Okay, the mod dev just told me it takes 10 skill points to get down to the next row. I don't know why, but like, fair, I guess? I'm imagining that these two will like really push me down the tree hard. So, forcing more skill tree investment so that these can just be fast bumps, probably? Alright, we might commit a smidgen of tomfoolery here. We're going to Myrmidon for Jack, and then we'll Exclusion Zone for Warrior. Wait for it. There we go. Put down turrets. Try to stack a little bit and then immediately get blinded because I have a permanently broken shield, and that's just an effect you have to deal with every time you open and close inventory with the permanently broken shield. But like, that's a vanilla problem. That's not even a mod problem. And never stack once in my life because stacking is not real. There we go. Exclusion Zone Gaming. Okay. Let's just go bully the worm. Maybe don't tell people that you're bullying the worm. Maybe use a better term than that. But, like, we're gonna go fight Terra again, because he exists again. And then I might just XP farm today. We'll see. The night is young. Bully him. Get excluded, nerd. Okay, live. Try to stack again. Maybe just commit damage. Interesting. And there we go, level 61. Any funny shiny objects? Circulation's cool, Apollo's alright, Hopscotch is troll a little bit. Terra Nade's pretty funny. We do buff nade damage pretty well, so that could probably actually shred really well. You know what? Hold on. Oh, I could have been using the Wild Bill as well. But yeah, hold on. Okay, not as crazy as I thought. The game got a little upset. Nice. New Armada class mod, another Terra, adaptive strategy, shield, malfunction. A lot of stuff. It's good money. Yeah, I'll just take a flare. Whatever. Let's go get XP. And then let's get a new gear. Prepare for tomorrow, basically. Get 'em, boys. I should probably provide support. Come on. Alright, level 80. Let's do a completely fresh respec here. So, bunch of damage. 2 point, 3 point to get down tree. Flush that out. Do that. Get down tree. 1 point, 1 point. Get down tree. 1 point. And we'll just split it evenly. 1 point there for class mod. So max health and DR. Health regen. And more max health. DR. A little bit of goblin there. A little bit of that. I have not enough points to get... Oh, wait. No, I can. What? Oh, okay. So we're just 1 point something and then just... and then just kind of put points back in middle tree? Okay, hold on. Alright. Well. Point. Oh, this hurts. Oh, wow, I hate this. I wish I had slightly more points. I am sad. I'm gonna put a point there. Yep. I would overbuff my kill skills, but I'd like my passives to consistently be useful, which they are because they're passives. So just like enough points that they're something if I trigger them. But I imagine we're not going to run into any problems like this. I have 25% bullet res, 25% deflect chance, and then like more bullet res on deflect and stuff. Or no, more bullet res just while shield is down, which like convenient. Bunch of DR while turret's active, bunch of health regen while turret's active, and just thickness. General down with the thickness on this character. It's a ghetto spec, but it's a spec. I'm sure that I'll butts with it more. We'll see. Alright, well, let's go get a new Roland shield, and then that's kind of all I have time for right now. Let's just grab that. And then I guess I'll find an item farm tomorrow to do. Or I can just send it and just go immediately fight Binary, which I could probably just go grab a Myrmidon and do that. I might end up doing that. It's fine. And then yeah, there is a potential future where we just don't spec right tree and just full dump into middle, especially into military regime. Because this could be literally like 100% gun damage, crit damage, fire rate, mag size, reload, and swap. Which is funny. So like, it's tempting and I probably should do that. I have spawn multiplier on. I am scared. Turret, do the thing. It's so loud. Okay. Yeah. There is also the question of whether or not I really need any tanky skills, because if the enemy is just not there, then I don't have to worry about it. This is kind of my solution in all things in this game. Like, if I play a support Maya, my support is just get rid of the enemy before they can become a problem, and then no one has problems anymore. And then maybe use res on people from time to time. But like, there can't be a problem if there are no problems. Alright, well, yeah, there we go. We now have almost 7 mil health, just casually hanging out with the relatively well-parted shield. So like, yeah, that feels pretty darn nice. Is right tree even real? Do I believe in right tree? It can't hurt me, right? Yeah, what's the point of getting all the way down that tree? Hold on. Alright, so that's 100% more damage, that's 50% more damage, that's a bunch of mag size. These are funny. I don't need Nuke. Nuke isn't doing a whole lot for us anymore. If we really wanted to hyper min-max, that's just nice for us. This gets us down to here, but is also a relatively respectable amount of damage. Do that. 1 point, 1 point, more points. Max that out, max this out. And then we have a whopping 27 points we can just put into bottom if we want, which would be like 66% more gun damage and crit and fire rate and mag size and reload and swap speed. You know, that's pretty good, I would say. Yeah, so like, you know, we lose out on literally any form of survivability at all. I have no forms of health regen right now. If an enemy, I could wear resourceful. I could do that. I still have a pretty large health pool, even without that tree at all. And also, yeah, resourceful percent displayed feels really cursed still. But like, yeah, I'll be fine. We'll just deal a ton of damage. Who needs to heal when the enemy doesn't exist? Just get rid of them. They're not real. They can't hurt you. Maybe I could spare a few points to at least put 5 points in contingency, I guess. There. Alright, spec changed a little bit. 5 points out of regime, 5 points into contingency. Now I just heal passively for 5% of health a second. That feels pretty good. It's not going to keep us alive if we're like constantly taking damage, but it'll keep us alive enough. And we still have almost our entire health pool, even without points in blood and brass, which feels cursed, but like, I'm down. Well, that's it for today. We are now Dude Gunman. We are the Funny Man 9000. We have all of the stuff, all of the things. This is way too many points in one skill, and it's really, really funny still, so I don't care. Nuke is nice for ad clear and knockback, but I feel like by this point it wasn't killing most enemies. It was kind of just pushing them around, which is good. But with Bubble being Bubble, it works just fine without all that extra stuff. And I can just hide behind Bubble if I really need to. So yeah, this is good. All of our like passive skills are mostly fully spec'd, and our kill skills just have enough to make them feel good if we proc them. We'll mess with this more tomorrow. Day 4.